So in this video, we're going to be looking at two-way tables. So the first thing is, what exactly are two-way tables? Well, two-way tables are a method in which we can break up data into different categories. So here's an example. Imagine we go out and do a survey and we're interested into the TV viewing habits of two different age groups of people. So we have the under 30s and those who are 30 and above. And we're particularly interested, are they watching terrestrial TV or are they watching internet TV? We can summarise the results in a two-way table. So this is a two-way table with the results. So how does it all work? Well, if you look, by adding up those numbers in that column, 13 and 68, we've said there are 81 people who are under 30. If we go across the row, we add the 13 and the 45 together, we get 58. That tells me there are 58 people who watched terrestrial TV in this survey. Now what we can actually do is we can total the rows and total the columns. So if I total the rows here, I'm going to get 58 for the terrestrial TV and 85 for the internet TV. And for the columns, when I total those, I'm going to get 81 and 62. Now the final value we can put in the bottom corner, this is 143. Now this is the total of the rows, or indeed the total of the columns. So this tells me actually there were 143 people who took part in this survey. So this is a typical example of the type of question we might get. Okay, so have a quick read of this. As you can see, what we've got a partly completed two-way table, and then we've got a number of questions we've got to answer. So the first thing to do is to try and fill in the gaps. Okay, well, always look for the obvious ones first. Well, I can see 2 and 73 make 75. That's an obvious one. I can also fill in the gap here of being 41, because 41 plus 2 is 43. So that was easy. Now, if you think about it, there are just other gaps. Every time we've got two out of 3 things, we can fill in the missing one. So that's got to be 45 because it adds up to 86. Now I can add them going across. So getting 118. And then I can get my total by simply adding either the column totals or the row totals, both of which give you 161. So the first bit we've done. How many students have got blue eyes? Well, blue eyes is just that column there, so I've got 86. How many students have got fair hair and blue eyes? Well, that one's just the 41. How many people in the school? Well, 161. What is the probability then of picking up a student at random having fair hair? Well, we know there are 86 students with fair hair and there's 161 students in the school, so it's simply 86 out of 161. A random student having fair hair and blue eyes, well, we know there's 41 of those, we've already worked that out, and there's still 161 students in the school. The last question is a bit more challenging because we're picking a student with blue eyes, so we know they've got blue eyes, so they're in this group. What's the chance of them not having fair hair? Well, there's 45 of them without fair hair out of the 86.